My new special, Lucky, is streaming right now on Netflix. Check it out.
The Two Bears 5K is less than 2 weeks away. And listen, you can come in person or you can run virtually. First of all, though, you have to sign up at twobears5k.com.
And here's the best part when the race is over. We've got free samplings of Porosos, Garage Beer is sending us some beers. We've got other sponsors sending us a bunch of free stuff, and we're going to be partying on the infield. We got music, we got cold plunge, we got saunas, we got everything.
It's a full party, and whether you come and run with us in person or virtually, you're going to get your shirts, your sweatbands, you get your medals. Come participate. Sign up whether you do it in person or virtually. twobears5k.com. Sign up now.
100%. Cheers. Hey guys, brand new episode of Two Bears, One Cave. It's me and Tommy and our health regiment. We believe wholeheartedly in IVs. Giving us our IV today is Coco. Coco is about to stick Tom. If you have a fear of needles, turn your head.
Run that timer, boys.
You know, the majority of people have this as their biggest fear.
Needles?
Needles.
Yeah.
Here we go. I love watching it.
1, 2, 3.
Boom.
None.
She's good, isn't she?
Yeah. I've actually never seen one go in right there.
No?
No.
Well, you had a big juicy one there, so it'll say, pick me, pick me.
Did you ever hear Christian McCaffrey's story of getting one?
Christian
McCaffrey?
No.
So his dad used to get IVs every day before big games for him. He'd take him to go get him an IV.
Yeah.
One time, Christian McCaffrey, he's like fucking 12. His dad was a savage.
Yeah, his dad really prepped him.
And the guy missed the vein. And his arm, Coco, you've heard of this? His arm just started swelling up with fluid.
Oh, no.
And Christian McCaffrey's like, Dad? And his dad's like, take it out. Let's go. And he gets in the car and he's like, Dad, he's like, never mind. These IVs are a bad idea.
I think he had him on like nutrition plans and like his training regimen from the NFL that Ed was doing.
Yeah.
But when he was a kid, it's insane.
You got to do that with your boys.
Yeah. Sure.
I would. This is what if I could start over, I would have taught
Good.
one girl.
All right.
I would have
Thank
had
you.
one of my daughters be a nurse and the
Thanks,
other be a
Coco.
masseuse. Hey, Coco, how good are IVs for you?
They're amazing for
They're
you.
amazing for you.
It's 100% of that is going into your bloodstream. When you take anything orally, you're not absorbing all of that.
And this is going into our cells.
Yeah, this is
And
like
we're getting glutathione,
Yeah.
which is good.
Master antioxidant.
It's good for your
every
liver.
time I get this though. Thank you, buddy. Every time I get this, I think about heroin though. How much fun that has to be because that goes right into your bloodstream too.
So the NAD that we're getting at the end of this, Coco's going to give us NAD shots.
Yeah.
They say, so we're getting 200 milligrams. And by the way, we're not doctors. We're just reciting what Coco said. 200 milligrams is probably pretty typical. You can do an NAD drip where
I do 500 when I get the drip.
Joe gets 500 when he does the drip, and Joe does the drip with a push. So he gets a bag pushing it so it goes faster.
That's insane to me.
And this guy's giving me my NAD. He does not know that I know Joe. And he goes, yeah. He said, do you want a drip? And I said, no, I'll just take the intramuscular. And he goes, there's this guy that gets the drip and he does it fast. He said he can do it in like fucking 10 minutes.
It's insane.
I said, who? He goes, his name's Joe Rogan. And he goes, big intravenous drug user. I said, who? He said, Joe Rogan. I said, what makes you say that? And he goes, well, that's who likes the drip fast. Am I right, Coco? Intravenous drug users.
How? Because it's like it crushes you. Like when I do it when I get it regularly, I do the 500 and they go, oh, you're taking it pretty quick. It still takes me
Pretty quick.
I guess pretty quick for the 500 would be like an hour.
Yeah.
And
I
I've
had one patient do it in like 30 minutes.
but so
Is
that'd
that
be really
patient Joe
fast.
Rogan?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
But
Well, I
but
can tell you, even if it was.
but there is that feeling when you get it where like it actually can like you feel pain, right? Like
you feel like you're having a fucking heart attack.
So why would an intravenous drug user enjoy that?
Here, Coco, come here and stand next to me.
Y'all put me on the spot here.
Yeah. Like what about it would be
Well, I don't know. I guess it depends kind of like what their high is that they're chasing and what sensation they're wanting to
Well,
damn
when you take
nothing
NAD,
about that feels pleasurable
no,
though.
No.
when you take NAD, you feel like you're having a heart attack. You're like, it's like this.
And I feel it sometimes in the head, like kind of
Yeah. Sometimes patient will get sinus pressure.
congestion.
Sneezing. You can get
Oh.
abdominal
Now-
pain,
Hold on.
stomach
That's what I
pressure.
get when I get NAD intramuscular? Was that happen? Because I always get clogged in my nose.
Yeah, it could be from.
Damn it.
But then afterwards, you feel great. You
Yes.
feel great. I'll tell you the other thing that has nothing to do with this is nitrous oxide.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're, I was just in the
Hey,
office.
Coco, you ever tried poppers?
Dude, that was the best. I was laying there and they were like, take, inhale 5 times, breathe back into the thing because it gives you night. And then
Oh, you're not talking like outside of Dave Matthews concert. You're
no,
talking
I'm
like
talking
at
about
a doctor.
A
Oh,
doctor.
yeah.
And I go, okay. And I felt so high. And the doctor was like, do you feel it? And I go, not really. And they go, well, just keep doing it. And I was like, okay. And I was like, oh, this is the best. But it's out of your system so fast. Can you get us some of that?
I don't have that.
Damn.
Yeah, what kind of scripts can you get us?
Yeah. Not that exciting.
Yeah. Hey, can we get you a bottle of vodka? Do you like vodka?
I do.
We got vodka
Can we give
for
a
you.
bottle of vodka to you?
Yeah.
Yo, we have our own vodka. It's
We
called.
have a wedding this weekend, so one of my coworkers I'll bring it with.
Can you give
me.
IVs to yourself?
I have. So when I had
Come closer.
when I had the influenza, I didn't want to go to the clinic and get everybody else sick, so I stuck it in my hand myself.
I will tell you this. This is the thing that has been so crazy to me. I would say 3 or 4 times in the last year, and I wouldn't say this if I didn't have repeated evidence of this, where we travel a lot for a living, so we're always around people. You're a lot of people shaking hands, all this, and I regularly get colds, get sick, viruses, and you kind of know when it's day one. You're like, ah, fuck, I'm getting sick. 4 or 5 times in the last year, it's been day one, and I got heavy NAD like 2-3 days in a row, and just it went away. And I'm like, holy shit.
Amazing.
And I want to tell people that because, dude, like I have seen it multiple times now where like I know I'm about to be sick for 2 weeks, and it's like, oh, I just didn't get sick.
Now, this is where I'm going to sound out of touch to our fans. I don't know what an IV costs, and I get them every week. I get one a week, and I'll tell you, anyone listening, my blood work came back like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And still partying, still on vodka. Best numbers I had ever had. And I said, well, I hadn't drank in a couple days. And Denise said, it takes 100 days to change your biomarkers. So it's not that. It's whatever you're doing. And I was like, it's fucking IVs. Do you know who put me onto this? Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
Chappelle owns his own IV company. You're with Chappelle and he's like, yo, you want an IV? I go, it's 2 a.m. He's like, that's okay. Someone shows up in their pajamas with rubber gloves on. And ever since then, I've been that. So if you're like me and you party, what's the cheapest you can get an IV for?
Depends what's in it,
Yeah,
right?
It really depends. Like the most basic drip is probably around $200, but it also depends where you are. Bigger cities, they might mark it up a little more than little towns.
Do you know Tech 9? Tech 9 owns an IV company.
Tech 9 does?
Tech 9 owns the IV company. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Hang on. Jordan owns your company, right? I'm not fucking around. I want to start an IV company just so I can get a deal on IVs. I get IVs every other.
I think there's probably a different way to get deals.
We do fractional franchising.
There you go.
For $25,000. I've already looked into a fractional franchise. All I need is a brick and mortar, and I'm thinking about buying a building to start an IV company just so I can get fucking IVs cheap.
Tell Jordan we said what's up and thank you,
I
please.
sure will.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
sure will.
Tell Jordan thank you, and thank you, and don't go. You're not going anywhere. Okay. Yeah. No. You can go stand off there. Sorry, but I realize you're not gonna just
I'm
leave.
not leaving y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
no.
you. You dripping good?
Yeah.
So speaking of being out of touch and not knowing the prices of things, you see this new line of Rolexes that came out?
Dude, they look great. Let's talk. Let's spend the whole time talking about Rolexes.
The funny thing to me about if you talk to like watch people, you know that like people are in that world, they're like people are scared of Rolex. Rolex is terrifying as a brand and a company because they're like the Vatican. They're so powerful. They will crush people who are, they protect the shit out of their brand.
Yes.
The way that they allow you to be, let's say, an authorized dealer, dude, they send in people that you don't know are there. They check everything from the cloth on the table that you display on, the way that the logo is displayed on the wall, and they give you critiques that you don't know about. At the end of the year, they come in and they go, "You didn't do this shit right. And if you don't do it right again, we're just going to pull it from here." And people will get like scared.
All I'm saying is like, I will never do anything justice as much as this podcast acquired.
That sounds really cool.
But
Actually,
they talk about that.
Yeah.
They talk about the fact that Rolex does not have a brick and mortar. They have one. It's in Geneva. One's Rolex store. Everyone else is certified dealers. They talk about how the guy who started Rolex set everything up in a trust. So Rolex has more money than God.
Yeah.
So when the market dips and everyone else scrambles to try to figure out fucking what to do, he's like, yeah, the Rolex is like, we'll be good for the next 100 years.
Yeah.
What's also cool, and there's the last thing I'm gonna say about watches, and I just need
Please
you.
continue. Go.
I just, this is what I think's cool. We don't need them. You don't need a watch. I mean, it's almost like stupid to have you have to be a fucking idiot to have a watch on. Only a fucking moron would spend $80,000 on a watch.
Yeah.
A fucking idiot.
Right, just to tell the time?
But that's what makes it sexy.
Yeah.
That's what makes it sexy. That we're using an antiquated timepiece. Handmade, handcrafted. If you open mine up on the back, you can see the inner workings of this watch. And this does it so much better.
Your phone.
Do you know what also does it really good?
Yeah.
Hey, what time is it?
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I think that's so fucking, you know what it's like? It's like walking to work. It's like walking to work. It's like fucking in the kitchen. It's old school. I just think that's the funniest thing about watches is like,
It's like fucking in the kitchen. Rolex. It's like fucking in the kitchen.
it's like fucking in the kitchen.
Do you say data or data? Well, at my house, we say data. And for the longest time, I thought paying a fortune on my monthly data plan was just normal. That was until I found out about Mint Mobile and their premium wireless plans that start at just $15 a month. Everybody in the office here has been raving about it because they're saving major dollars. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you. All plans come with high-speed data or data, your choice, and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts. No matter how you say it, don't overpay for it. Shop data plans at mintmobile.com/bears. That's mintmobile.com/bears. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months. 5 gigabyte plan required, equivalent to $15 per month. New customer offer for the first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. The origins of this podcast were once just a dream. That dream turned into the podcast and business you are listening to today. Taking your business to the next level is a dream lots of us share, but too often it remains just a dream. We hold ourselves back thinking, what if I don't have the skills? What if I can't do it alone? Turn those what ifs into why nots and help your business soar with Shopify. Cha-ching. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. What if I don't have a big team? Shopify helps you handle anything from website design to managing inventory to customer service to global shipping and more, all in one place. Turn those what ifs into cha-ching and keep giving those big dreams the best shot with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/bears. Go to shopify.com/bears. Shopify.com/bears. Cha-ching.
And man, I'll tell you right now, I'm not a watch guy. I'm into Rolexes.
Yeah, I know you are.
The reason I take that back. I have two other watches. A good friend gave me one of our good friends. And then I got one in Paris.
That wasn't a Rolex.
Wasn't a Rolex.
Good for you.
I never wear them. But what's cool about them, and this is a soft pitch to anyone who's not irate right now, is, man, Tudor is an amazing watch, and it's made by Rolex. It's in the family of Rolex. Tudor's a great watch.
Well, listen, I know,
and it's a great way to celebrate a benchmark in your life, and to make you smile. Every now and then you look at your watch.
You're
and
either
go,
into it or you're not.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know, like, there's obviously a huge fan base for this, and people get into it for different reasons. Some of it for the art involved, because they are like pieces of art.
Yeah.
Some of it to, like you say, Mark.
I look at this watch and I think My
Benchmark.
Special Lucky is streaming right now on Netflix.
There you go.
And it was streamed in the top 10 for 2 weeks. And I treated myself when I went to Vegas, and I said, every time I look at this watch, I remember that 2 weeks how everyone was hitting me up about their dogs, and like it was just a great moment in my life. So I buy something to remind myself of the good feelings.
I think that's a great move, and I know we've heard you. We know the fans love Watch Talk, and we promise, we'll keep it up. We'll keep telling you things that we've acquired that you can dream about.
Let's talk about Porsches. Can I tell you what is interesting?
Sure.
I'm not a car guy at all.
I know you're not.
I'm not. I was with Kyle Busch, and I said, he said, "What kind of car do you drive?" And I said, "Oh, it's a Mercedes." He goes, "What kind?" And I said, "The white one."
The white one.
And he goes, "What?" I said, "I'm not a car guy." And he goes, "Wait, what do you mean?"
You just told him a color.
Yeah. Well, he walked past it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was the white one. And he goes, "You really don't follow cars?" And I said, "Not at all." And I'm being dead serious. After that Porsche podcast,
Yeah.
I think Porsche is the sexiest fucking, just hearing them talk about a brand.
Yeah.
And the longevity of the brand and what struggles the brand has had. You told me last night, I think conversations like this are fascinating to me.
Yeah.
You said what were the two that are just carrying the brand right now?
Well, for several years now, the Macan has been like the top seller, and the Cayenne, the SUVs, these do extremely well for the company. And basically the cars that like people are, I would say, the most passionate about is like the GT line for Porsche, like GT3s and everything. Everyone's like, those are the coolest fucking cars. That line, the GT division, is basically supported by the fact that they sell so many of these other cars.
I think
they wouldn't be profitable if they were like, we just make GT3s. There wouldn't be a lot.
this is a really interesting pivot, because this is a disconnect where people hear us talk about watches and they don't understand. It's not talking about the ones we actually have. It's always about the ones you want.
Yeah.
What's fun for me
is like the chase.
the chase. And by the way,
It's like Pussy. Pussy is a very good. Pussy and Porsches are lined like they're just exactly the same thing. You can't wait to get it, and then once you dump inside, you're like, I'd like to try another one.
dude,
That's also
it's like dogs.
a slogan for
it's
Porsche.
Like dogs, Tom. You know how I love to fuck dogs.
Yes.
Coco, you're really getting an earful on this podcast. What's funny is like when we got Priscilla,
Yeah, and you fucked it.
and I fucked her to death. The best part of Priscilla, in my opinion, was the 6 months, maybe 7 months leading up, where I was looking at breeders and I was looking at breeds and I was trying to pick what dog we needed as a family.
Yeah.
And that was my favorite part. I hope you're connecting to this and understanding what I'm talking about. It's like the funnest part of buying a car is looking at cars.
Yeah.
Is the funnest part. I do this, I eventize my life way too much. Like right now, the greatest part about today is Sunday for me, because it's the Masters just started today.
Okay.
And I can't wait to Sunday. I'm picking out my outfit. I'm wearing my Masters hat. I'm going to be watching it all day. I'm going to be drinking mint juleps. I'm so excited for Sunday because the Masters started today. And that is the whole thing about any good you want. And whether it's watches, dude, never buy a watch, but look at them. They're so fun to look at. I look at watches I'll never buy. John Mayer has one of the baddest motherfucking watches ever.
Yeah, that's very cool.
What's it called? Is it AP?
Yeah, it's an AP.
It's a John Mayer AP.
Yeah.
And by the way, you really want to get blown out of the water? Listen to the podcast John Mayer did with Ed Sheeran. Have you heard that?
Those two are really, really deep.
Oh, you can't. John Mayer doesn't say nice watch. Do you know what he says? Oh, Serial number AP4579.
Yeah.
Nice. I've got 780-2.
He's
Autism.
really, really other level. He's like probably the best celebrity ambassador for that entire field. I think he's the best one. Really, he's so passionate about it.
He really is. And by the way, his collection is like,
No, it's world class. Ed Sheeran's also a huge, huge collector.
dude.
Yeah, really crazy.
It's that for me, like I'm nowhere near there, and not even remotely. I don't even think like Sylvester Stallone's crazy.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what? Can I tell you someone who fucking shaded me for my watch?
Who?
Shaq.
What do you mean?
You stupid. Spending all that money on a watch. Invictus. Invictus so much better. Get that shit off your wrist. Get your money back. Get an Invictus.
Nah, that's
Go
bullshit.
to Invictus. I was, and part of me was like, does Shaq own Invictus?
Probably.
Because I said, what kind of watch do you wear? Because you're so big. Like, like how small is a toothbrush in his mouth?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know, right? Like,
You ever sit on a toilet and your dick hits the porcelain?
Yeah.
How the fuck does he shit?
Every time he shits, he's holding his balls. And he's just like,
But he goes, Invictus. Invictus is a great line of watches. They really are.
yeah, he also owns a plane. Did you tell him that when he said to get your money back? He bought a Challenger.
He did?
Yeah.
Well,
We're
yeah.
like, hey man, get your money back. Just buy plane tickets.
Dude, can we pivot and talk about Mexican women?
Sure.
Coco, are you Mexican?
No, everybody thinks I am.
What are you?
I'm Italian.
Oh, old school. Asparagi. A camarada
Did you
asparagi.
say? I saw a clip of you on. Yeah, look at your eyes. I saw a clip of you
Yeah, speed me up.
I'm gonna speak out.
on Rogan saying you speak Spanish because everybody in Florida speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
Did you also say you speak Italian?
Claro. No, I don't. Maybe I do.
Did you say that though?
No, I don't speak Italian. I speak Spanish. I speak enough. Apparently, I don't speak good Spanish.
Well, yeah, you were just in Spain, right?
Yeah, I was in Spain, and apparently my Spanish sounds a lot like me ice need.
How would you say it?
Yo necesito ice.
I mean, okay. You got
Yeah.
part of it right.
Yeah. Yo necesito frío.
I need cold.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Then George is like, Dad, you're not speaking what you think you're speaking. And I'm like, are you serious? He's like, buddy, you sound horrific. So
But you said it with full confidence.
I say it very confident.
Yeah, that's good.
Tu quieres agua?
That means
No,
want-
yo quiero agua.
That's good.
Yeah. But here's the thing about Mexican women.
Okay. Oh my God.
So pretend you're my husband, okay?
My husband.
Yeah, I'm the Mexican woman.
Okay.
You're my husband, okay? Can you do a wide shot on two of us? Okay, come to me. So I'm sending you to work. First off, we're going to start with Mexican women's lunch boxes for their husband. Google it. It's fucking incredible, okay? They hand them the lunchbox, and then they do this. They go, and they kiss you. I think that's the coolest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Every Mexican woman does it to her husband when they leave the house. They do the signs of the cross on them.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's fucking badass.
My husband's gonna want me to do that now.
Is your husband Mexican?
Nope.
Oh,
But he's gonna
did-
like
Now
it.
he's gonna want me to do that.
Yeah, of course.
Because you said it's awesome.
Mexican women's lunch boxes are freaking no, not the goddamn actual lunchbox. The stuff they put in it. You guys are fucking horrible.
Packed lunches. Mexican women's packed lunches, right?
Oh,
There
look at
you-
this! Look
there
at
you
this!
go.
Look
Yeah,
at this!
there
Look
you
at
go.
this!
Yeah.
Okay, go to that. That's right.
Yeah.
Lunch at 5 a.m.
She's making sure.
Watch this. Give him the signs of the cross. She gives.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she's making them. Oh, yeah.
God.
There's not a white woman on earth doing that.
No. Look at this. Look, she puts homemade salsa. Okay. She gives. They always do some melon.
Oh, with the chili
look at that,
powder?
with some lime on the side. Look at this. Perfecto. All right.
Dude, he's got a feast to go to work.
Dude.
You realize if he brings any of that back, she's going to hit him.
Yeah. Okay. She keeps them warm up top. Oh, they always do fucking smoothies. They always do fucking smoothies for their husbands. Look at that.
Lunch for my husband.
Look at that. She did the signs. I told you.
Yeah,
I told you. They do
Yeah.
the signs of the cross.
of course. My mother used to do that to all of us, by the way, leaving the house
Are you serious?
every day. Yeah.
Guess what
my
we're going to
dad.
start? It's our new secret handshake.
Secret handshake?
We're going to do signs of the cross on each other.
Okay. Okay.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Let's talk numbers. And traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session, which, brother, adds up fast. But with BetterHelp Online Therapy, you can save on average up to 50% per session. With BetterHelp, you pay a flat fee for weekly sessions, saving you big on costs and on time. Therapy should feel accessible, not like a luxury. With online therapy, you get quality care at a price that makes sense and can help you with anything from anxiety to everyday stress. You're talking to a guy who's been in therapy a lot. And the first time I got into therapy, I remember saying to the therapist, "Do you own your home?" And she said, "Why does that matter?" I said, "Well, as long as you have a mortgage rate, I'm going to have problems." I couldn't get past me giving her money because I was like, she's going to perpetuate this. That's what's great about BetterHelp. You're saving money, so you'll feel better about going to therapy. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally, and it's convenient. You can join sessions with a click of a button, helping fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, switch therapists at any time. Your well-being is worth it. Visit BetterHelp.com/bears to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/bears.
There's a whole line of these
Dude,
videos.
I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. Mexican culture just really got to me this week.
Yeah. It's an awesome...
Look at this.
Do you go to Mexico?
I've been to Mexico.
No, I mean like regularly?
No, unless I need something. I'll go
Oh my gosh, shout out to the fucking guy. We were at the bottle signing.
You gotta keep going. Hold on.
He gave me Vyvanse.
Shut. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and by the
What
way...
is this? Hold on. Did she just make a fucking salsa real quick?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
She's just making her sauces.
Yeah.
She's making sauces for her husband right now.
Which nothing better.
Oh, she just made a homemade queso. Dude, Mexican women fucking rock. And all I'll say is if you're a black woman and you're listening to this show, number one, I'm shocked. Number two, yo, post your video. I want to see black women making lunches for their husbands. And now I want to see white women making lunches for their husbands. And this is a game show I would fucking invest in.
It's called Which Race is Better?
It's called Race Wars. And look at this. She's making fucking enchiladas for her husband. She's wearing rubber gloves and he puts his fingers inside her and she's still wearing rubber gloves. Look at this. My God. Oh, different
Yeah.
sauces. Oh, it's the fucking Mexican flag, Tom. It's the fucking Mexican flag. It's the fucking Mexican flag.
It's really beautiful the way she did it too.
I'm ashamed of being white right now.
Oh, it's not the first time.
Look at this. I bet that rice is so soft.
Oh, it's all delicious. Oh, she's
Is
making
she
churros.
fucking churros? Tom, it's the Mexican fucking flag, Tom. It's the Mexican fucking flag, Tom.
I know. This is oh my God. I could watch homemade salsas being made on a loop.
Okay.
You ever make homemade salsa?
No.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Look at this. Can I tell you? I'll tell you right now, there's one gay couple.
How is this guy not 400 pounds?
I can tell you how. He fucking moves his body for 13 hours a day. Guy's fucking, you ever seen, dude?
Jesus Christ.
I gave the guys, okay, hang on. You got to find the gay black couple. I don't know what their names are. The gay black couple that make food for each other.
Yeah.
The one's like a queen. He's got long nails, and the other's like power bottom. Like he's a fucking man. And he's like, hey, and he claps his nails like this, and he's like, that's him. You fucking found him. First shot. Go. Yeah. That's it. Tom, this guy's awesome.
So for today, I made you hot honey sliders with mac and cheese. Enjoy.
That's a ton of food, bro.
I know, right? But watch him eat. It's so fucking sensual. He's big about his pickles.
Yeah. You watch this a lot?
I watch this a lot.
He's so happy.
Wait do you see him eat the mac and cheese?
Now, how is he not 400 pounds?
I think he fucking slams this dude night and day.
Just fucks all the weight off of him.
Dude, this couple confuses me so much. This mac and cheese always looks good. This page is worth the follow.
Dude, that's like a 3,000 calorie lunch.
It's a fucking big meal. Can I tell you? Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. A lot of sounds.
By the way,
That sounds like they're fucking.
so wait, he does. This is a misstep. If you work at the Hot Cheetos company,
Yeah.
this guy fucks with Hot Cheetos.
Oh, he does?
Dude, he does Hot Cheetos everything. Hot Cheetos chicken tenders, Hot Cheetos fried chicken, Hot Cheetos. He is fucking awesome. Oh, just go to Hot Cheetos. Go to Hot Cheetos. Look at this.
What the fuck is that?
So for tonight, I made you deep fried boiled egg hot Cheeto balls with custom nacho cheese sauce.
Deep fried boiled egg Hot Cheeto balls.
What in the...
I also got you some ranch on the side.
How is this guy not fucking 300 pounds?
I mean, seriously. He's not even a little overweight.
Can I get a cross section, please? That's the only thing I'd say. Can I see what's inside that?
What does he say it's called?
Deep fried
You want a piece?
hot Cheeto boiled eggs.
Or ranch?
I'll take cheese.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Bro, I kind of want to watch them fuck.
You can.
I bet I can. I bet they have see if they have an OnlyFans. If they have an OnlyFans, we're going to it right now. By the way, can I tell you what I love about black men? Not these black
They have
men.
8.7 million followers
What the fuck?
on TikTok.
Real J Lynn?
Please have an OnlyFans.
Please have an OnlyFans. Please have an OnlyFans. Please have an OnlyFans.
He's the nail king.
Please have an OnlyFans.
No, fuck.
But by the way, Real J Lynn, that's $25 right there you missed out on. Now, I guess you don't, I just am suggesting that I want to watch you and your husband fuck. So I guess maybe that's something you want to keep private, but. Wait, do you think anyone's ever gone on my
Dude,
page? and
this
gone,
guy's eating an insane amount of food.
oh, look at the green one. Go to the green one. That's not fucking broccoli. That's not broccoli. What do you think that is, Tommy?
It says, bro, they done fried Duolingo.
Before you ask, I already got an appointment for Friday, so it's covered.
Do you need me to pay for it?
No, I got it.
You
Thank
sure?
Yeah. So for today, I made you St. Patrick's Day fried tenders with a loaded baked potato and, of course, special sauce on the side. Enjoy.
Look at that fucking tender.
If I had one of these meals,
I want chicken tenders now.
I would have so much diarrhea for so long.
Oh, yeah.
I would have a day's worth of diarrhea.
He fucks with pickles, too. He puts a pickle on everything.
I like pickles.
Is it
Oh,
good?
my
Is it
God.
good?
Oh my God. You want a piece?
Sure.
So you know what? Instagram's kind of like the zoo a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm just sneaking into their lives
Yeah.
and watching it and going like, that's so crazy. Mm-hmm. And then I go back to my life and I'm like, oof, that was a close call.
I almost
Can I
fucked a
tell
guy.
you? Can I tell you whose life can I tell you whose life I've been stalking?
Yeah, sure.
God, what's her fucking name? La Sleepy.
La Sleepy.
La Sleepy.
Okay.
La Sleepy. La Sleepy. Yeah, go down. La Sleepy.
That first one there?
I think it is. I think it is. Nope, that's not her. It's La Sleepy.
Okay.
La Sleepy. That's La Sleepy. That's fucking La Sleepy.
Okay.
Oh, fuck
shit.
yes. Fuck you, La Sleepy. Hang on. Go scroll down. You La Sleepy. There, get into the middle one.
Yeah.
I love this shit. Turn on the music.
Nothing but good vibes at the Whittier Boulevard Cruise. Oh, shit. It's that Cholo Life, man.
Dude, I love it.
You said you were into
I
Mexican
think it's
women.
so fucking cool. And then you scroll her page. They got her with her cars. She's got. Oh, look at Tokyo. I love this. I don't do enough of this.
Yeah.
Posting up.
You want to start doing videos?
I want
like
to start
this?
doing videos like this. This is so fucking sexy.
And they love the oldies, man.
Are we almost done?
Yep.
Nice. I love this. Look at him.
Let's see that. Yeah. The old school cars with the old school jams.
I love it. Look at Les Sleepy.
There's Les Sleepy right there.
I love Les Sleepy. And you know what? This is crazy. So I follow Les Sleepy. Les Sleepy loves pickles. Every time I eat a pickle, I think of Les Sleepy.
Oh, I'm
Isn't that bizarre?
Yeah, well, I
What
get
is
it,
that? That's like a crazy thing.
Well, you have an association with it now. How do you think she got that nickname? You think she was because she was sleepy a lot, or she looked sleepy?
I don't know. If you know what's crazy is if I accidentally run into her at like a swap meet or something,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking lose my shit, and she's gonna be like, "How the fuck do you know who I am?"
Well, she's got a good following.
She does.
Los
I
Doyers,
didn't-
it's like 38,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's an influencer, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it is like, and I mean, I say zoo. I don't
You
want
can
to.
book her. There's bookings.
What?
This says bookings, right?
What can I book her for?
I don't know.
I think she's a chef.
She's a chef.
Go scroll down. I think she's got a taco cart.
Oh.
Like a hot dog cart.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hear her.
Boo's ice cream truck and now Boo's hot dogs.
La Sleepy, you love hot dogs. It says La Sleepy hot dog.
Dude, I fucking love hot dogs.
How do you not book her for a hot dog? The bacon wrapped hot dogs.
I want a plain,
When I used to leave the Hollywood Bowl, when I would go to shows there, there'd always be somebody with a hot dog, bacon wrapped hot dog stand, and the corn, the Mexican corn.
Okay.
Bro.
Hang on. That's a great idea.
It was fun making hot dogs at my bro Boo Boo's ice cream truck. So you can probably get both Boo Boo's ice cream and fucking Sleepy's hot dogs.
I get La Sleepy to do. Maybe I'll have La Sleepy come make lunch for our office one day.
Easy.
Create content.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I mean, you know, it's funny. I get in this thing. I have a real problem with Instagram, you know, because I disappear in it. Like, but it's not like I've blocked everything comedy. I don't want anything comedy. I don't want any like
Clips of
I don't
stand
want
up.
people doing fucking. I don't want to watch. You know, it'll depress me sometimes when you watch like a young kid. There was a young kid on Kill Tony when your episode that was actually really fucking funny, and I was like, God, man, I gotta be real honest. I don't know if I could do a minute.
Minute's rough.
A minute's rough, and the kid killed it. But so like I block out. I don't get any crowd work clips. I just follow my friends, but like I don't have any info from comedy. My fucking Instagram, I'll deep dive into it, and I can just, I mean, like anything with a toenail.
You like watching those?
I'm fucking obsessed. And then I get into a deep dive of
Toenails?
like ingrown toenails or fucking or
Just foot
dry
surgery?
feet.
Dry
foot
feet.
surgery, dry feet, cleaning dry feet, pimple popping. I mean, it's crazy. And I say to myself,
My feed's a little different.
I said to myself the other day, I saw a picture of me and Leanne when Leanne was pregnant.
on Instagram?
Yeah, I'll text it to you guys. So that's a picture of me and Leanne, right? When Leanne was pregnant.
Yeah.
I want you to see it, only because I want you to see how happy I am.
Yeah.
And I realized why I was so happy.
That you were having a baby?
Well, no.
Oh.
No, she's pregnant. She doesn't look that great. I'm kidding. No, but I was happy, Tom.
Yeah.
Because I was present. I didn't have any fucking care in the world. I was making zero money. I had zero. Look at how happy I am.
Yeah.
I had zero. I was still fat, but I still as bald as I am today. And I was so present. And I was like, you know what? I took that with a camera.
Yeah.
I didn't take that with a phone. I took that with a camera.
Sure.
I set up a camera. I set up a timer. And I took a picture of us in the moment. And I was like, I wasn't on my phone. I wasn't scrolling. I wasn't watching foot surgery videos. I wasn't watching Sleepy or two gay guys make fried chicken. I didn't have any.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about Mexican women or the Stations of the Cross. I was present. And I said to myself, what am I doing on my fucking phone? What am I doing on my phone? I'm wasting my life. I'm scrolling, just scrolling, look at other people live. Do you think let's get meta on this. So I'm in this weird fucking headspace because I'm getting back to work in June. And I'm in this weird headspace of like, dude, I haven't sailed around the world yet. or I haven't climbed a mountain. I need to go to the top of Machu Picchu. I need to climb Kilimanjaro. I need to sail to Hawaii. I need to swim with sharks. I need to go to Thailand and get on a beach and be off the grid. And then I went, well, hold on. Is that because I scroll and that's what I see? And I see people doing it and them posting it.
Well,
do you think people were as adventure driven before Instagram?
Well, not everyone, but there's always a segment of society. I mean, isn't some of this just having like a bit of an existential crisis in a way of like knowing that you start to get to a certain age where you realize that it's not forever and there's things you want to do. I think that happened before Instagram.
Yeah.
There's just people that you just realize you have one go at this, and if there's things like that are exciting to you, there's a ticking clock on it. There's just only so much time you have that you can do things. I think about stuff like that too. I don't think it's all. Sometimes what it is that the Instagram or the image you see reminds you of that thing that's already in your mind. Like, I want to climb a mountain or I want to go to a place, but you still wanted to go to that place before you saw images of it. You still wanted to do that thing. Yeah. But I see what you're saying, that it can fuel it. But I still think, it's not like 30 years ago, people weren't thinking of those things. They were still having those thoughts. It just wasn't always prompted by looking at their phone. That didn't exist. They still wanted to do those things.
But do you think, I wonder sometimes, so one morning, maybe I've told you this, but one morning I got up and we were getting ready. We were on tour, and everyone was meeting at my house, and everyone was in the gym, and I had just worked out, and I was getting in the sauna, and I heard them talking, and as I got out of the sauna, I heard someone say, "Is he gonna pull?" It was still dark out, and they're like, "Is he gonna polar plunge?" And I didn't want to, and I did it so that they heard me do it, because
Yeah.
So it was performative. It wasn't what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So then I realized how much of my life is performative, and I started looking at Instagram, going like, how much of people's lives are performative? How many people genuinely want to sail around the world, or how many people go, I wouldn't mind getting views for
Well, yeah, it's a motivation for a lot of
the
people.
motivation is performative. So then I started going like, as I look at these people, all like these people going, I'm running the 150-mile race and I'm tracking it here on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And then I go, okay, without Instagram, if they shut down Instagram and TikTok, how many people do you think would just sell their boat and be like, well, if no one can see this, then what's the point?
Well, but some people also see it as it's being performative on those platforms allows people to sometimes monetize that, right? Which allows them to do the thing they want to do. So for some people, like sailing or running, they're like, if I didn't have this social media thing,
I couldn't do it.
Like,
Okay,
I'm doing
that's
it. Yeah.
There's a dude, John Florence?
I don't know him.
But you know of him?
Uh-uh.
He's the best surfer in the world.
John Florence?
Yeah.
Never heard
You
of
know
him.
Nathan Florence. I'm
That
friends with
name
Nathan.
is-
I'm
okay.
friends with Nathan.
Okay.
So I was overhearing a conversation one time about John Florence, and then I heard it on a podcast. But they were like, yeah, he's got this 66-foot gunboat, and he just sails to just sails at crazy places, and doesn't post it on Instagram, doesn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
He's got footage from 2 years ago that he's never posted, because he's like, whatever. I'm also just the greatest surfer in the world. And I just was like, yeah, man, that's kind of, it's like old school sexy, to do.
Is there anything you would do without posting it?
No.
Nothing.
I'm getting an IV on camera right now.
Well, we both are, but
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the other thing.
Yeah, but you would do that. I've gotten 100 IVs, and they're not, this is the first
every time I post it.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why I post half the shit I post. And then what's crazy is when you have a great moment and you're like, this would be fucking epic to post. And your kids are like, nah. And you're like, what the fuck?
Really?
Do you know what they said to me one time? We went to the Dodgers opening day. Yeah. And Dodgers hit me up and like, yo, you want to come? I was like, fuck yeah. And they're like, how many? I said, 4. And they go, great. I said, girls, you want to go to opening day? And they're like, fuck yes, that'd be great. So we're like, fuck yeah. We get in the car and George and Isla go, hey, no phones. I said, what? She goes, no Instagram today. Let's just have a day as a family. And I was like, what's the point if I can't post on Instagram? I was like, wait, so what are we going to do? And they're like, just no phones. Let's leave our phones in the car. I go, we can't leave our phones in the car.
But wait a minute. Didn't you still enjoy going to the game with them?
Yeah, but it was like, I ended up posting stuff anyway. I don't know, Tom. It's like, I was like, I couldn't. This would be the Dodgers game. It was. I have no idea. I don't know. It's an addiction to. I don't know. There's something. It's
The
like,
feedback you like.
You know what it is? It's like everyone wants to be seen.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to feel valuable.
Yeah.
And feel, hey, look at me. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like everyone else.
Yeah.
Maybe a little hyper version of that. But that's the thing. It's like.
But like, if you didn't post it, it's like almost it didn't happen for you. Like,
Yeah,
what-
and also there's a part of me that I love going through my feed and seeing stuff like this. Like if I don't take pictures of this, then maybe. Oh, that's Leanne posted that.
yeah.
Good.
It's on her. I just want to say, it's just gay bars are where it's at. We went to
Bro.
the Iron Bear last night. Annie was dancing there. There was
Cap.
it was so fucking
And he was
fun.
fucking going down with that dude.
Yeah, he was fucking.
And he's.
Cap, we're cutting this out. Cap.
I
No,
love.
I got-
you know what's kind of cool?
What?
You don't see a lot of homophobia these days.
Yeah.
But man, black men are holding that shit down.
They're holding it down, dude. They're not letting go, and it is nice that there's no end in sight. It doesn't stop.
No.
In elementary school, black guys are holding on to that shit hard. But I will say this, in all sincerity, it was such a fun night. It was so fun.
It was great.
We went to the Iron Bear here in Austin. It was a Por Osos bar takeover, but the vibes were the best. Everybody was there, meaning like the regulars that go to that place, fans, couples, women, guys, and it was just everybody was in a great mood. We got to do interviews outside on the street with people, which was way more fun than I thought it would be. But everybody there was so welcoming. They were just really cool, and it was a fun night, man. It was so big shout out to the Iron Bear and I guess everybody that just came out to that. It was a fun time. You guys
It
were
was
a
fun
blast.
for you because everyone wanted to fuck you.
No,
I was.
you wore that.
And I thought I'd get a little more play. What I did is I got.
Well, you also had those shorts off, so your ass cheeks.
I had
were
the
out.
shorts off, and man,
You got
I
your-
will simply say, gay men are handsy.
Yeah, they were handsy.
They are handsy.
They grab your ass.
I realized, dude, if they want to move you, finger in the ass crack, move you to the side. Not like all the way to one butt cheek and move you over.
Yeah, that was out at the.
I didn't realize my asshole was showing.
Your asshole showed.
Yeah.
No, my God, I would have paid so much for it to have any there and had a guy move him by holding his waist. Hands on the waist and moved him. Just to have him been like, yeah, no. Hey, man.
Just the hands.
Get the
Dude,
There we are. Yeah.
gay men fucking rock.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
Gay men,
And they told us the greatest stories. We asked for stories.
oh, well, first of all, this is the crazy part. Apparently, I'm an obvious bottom. Like, without a doubt, I am an obvious bottom. And
The way they assess is so quick.
yeah, they're like, no shade, you're a bottom. And I was like, no shade taken. Wait, hold on.
Wait, what? Yeah.
If you can last. And by the way, they've all got hogs on them.
There's a couple that describe themselves as like. Also, they said the smaller end of dicks was between 6 and like if you're kind of like average small, like 6 to 7. I was like, wait, what? Smaller?
Oh, that's me and that guy rubbing cocks together.
Oh yeah, your dick's touched.
Yeah. Got a little fucking action from that.
You said you got a little,
Our tips touched.
and you got.
He was in a match. I thought he had a backpack on. he did not have a backpack on. He had it was the same outfit I had on, except his was cloth.
Yeah, but you got a little chub.
I did a little chub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We did interviews on the street, and what's crazy is like we're gonna do more of these. The best people to interview are people that don't want to be interviewed.
I know.
If someone wants to be interviewed, it's never the best person to interview. Oh my God.
Yeah.
If you had taken your shirt off, they would have lost their fucking mind. They would have lost their fucking mind.
Yeah, I wore the gayest shirt I had, and it seemed to work well.
What?
Somebody mentioned this is how they sent me this image, and they go, "You look so miserable."
You had a good time. That's when I can tell if it's good or not, is if you have a good time.
I
Did
had a
my
great
face
time.
get bloated within this episode?
I don't know. We got fluids going into us.
Yeah. Is my face bloated? Did it get...
But I'll say this.
Do a
Can I
time
tell you
lapse
this?
of me.
Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
It is flattering being complimented because men will say it to you in a way that women never will.
Women don't know how to.
So they like you can know a woman digs you, but it's like you're sensing it. But the guys are like very direct.
I would argue...
Gay compliments are up there.
Oh, I would argue women are dead inside.
All women?
Yeah, and they don't know how to treat you the way a man can treat you.
That's true.
Like those guys, even when they'd shade me a little bit,
Yeah.
they'd still make me feel better. Right? So like
Yes.
imagine if that was a hot chick.
I know.
And she was like, yeah, I wouldn't fuck you. That it ends there, right?
Yeah.
They'd be like, I wouldn't fuck you, but I'd let you fuck me. And you're like, okay.
You're like, not so bad.
Yeah. Oh no, it was the other way around. He goes, I wouldn't fuck you, but I'd like I wouldn't let you fuck me, but I'd fuck you. And I'd be like, okay, thank
cool.
you.
Thank you. That feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No woman's gonna be like, I wouldn't fuck you, but you could fuck me.
It is interesting how gay compliments feel so good.
Why do it's almost like when black guys compliment you on your shoes.
I know. It's almost like the trajectory. I would feel like now it's like gay compliments are amazing, black compliments are great, and then a gay black compliment, unbelievable.
Oh my God.
And there was a few last night.
There was a few gay black compliments.
It was great.
Can I tell you also the other coolest thing is like just having guys go like, hey, thanks for coming here, man.
Yeah, they were super appreciative. Which
Yeah,
was
they were
nice.
like they were just solid guys that I had such a great fucking time last night. And by the way, can I tell you, I didn't drink until we got done. So I didn't have time to drink.
And you drank a lot.
Yeah.
No, because when we were doing interviews, you were like, I'm pretty hammered.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I was not saying that.
You did.
I wasn't
say that.
hammered.
You said that to me.
Oh, I drank at dinner. You're right.
Okay. Yeah, and you started with martinis, and then you had like a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
not,
yeah. I
It's
was
not like you
pretty
drank.
fucking- yeah.
yeah.
You're pretty right.
And then we were drinking on the street, and we're like, "Hey, we're not allowed to drink on the street," and they're like, "It's fine."
Yeah.
They're like, "We fucked on this corner. You can definitely have a drink."
He goes, that guy said, he goes, I've been fucked on this corner. And you go,
Right here.
right around here? And he goes, no, right here. South by is wild. One guy goes, if these walls could talk, honey.
Also, all this shit that like as a straight guy, where you go, "Oh, gay guys have it the best because they just get to fuck whenever," and you're like, "Well, that's kind of a stereotype." And then you talk to some of these guys, and they're like, "Well, sometimes you end up in doing this, and then you're all of a sudden there's 5 of you fucking each," and you're like, "Wait, 5 of you?"
Oh.
And they're like, "Oh yeah," and then you think that's a lot, and then you end up in a warehouse in Dallas, and there's 200 people fucking, and you're like, "What?
Tom goes, wait, are you on like a group text?
Yeah, I was like, "How did you learn about this shit?" He's like, "Well, if you really like fucking, you find out." And I was like, "I like fucking. I like to find out."
God dang.
Yeah.
What did that guy look like?
That was the guy. You asked him about the beard. He had like the cropped out.
Oh, yeah.
beard.
Oh, yeah. He was a good looking kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were all pretty age appropriate. We had what's crazy though is that like not everyone's a bear. A lot of cubs, a lot of otters.
Yeah, it was the full, and then there was little short dudes
Yeah, the little short guy. Oh my God.
and a couple tall
The
guys.
best. I wish I had that shirt today.
Oh
That
yeah.
Jason Kelce shirt.
Yeah.
I got to post that for Jason Kelce. Jason Kelce is probably the king bear.
Oh my God, if he went there,
Dude, he would get fucked so quick.
no, they would want to be fucked by Jason.
You think they'd want to fuck?
It's a big man. They want to. They'd want to submit.
Jason
lot of them
Kelce. Can I just soft pitch to Jason and Travis?
Go fuck guys.
Go send garage beers to a bear bar.
Yeah.
And just send Jason.
Yeah.
They will. I mean, if you sent Jason and Travis, Taylor Swift and Jason Kelce, they would be like, Travis, we want to talk to you, but we're going to stare at your brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, their mom made bear perfection.
Yeah. He is the perfect bear.
He is the perfect bear.
Although some might argue, we learned this last night, that to be considered a bear by some of the standards for hair are kind of ridiculous. I didn't know this. That like I thought I have like they're like, oh, that's not enough hair.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you talking about? They're like, no, you need to be like completely
all
covered.
Over your back,
all over your shoulders. Every inch of you has to be hair. Otherwise, these guys would be like, you're not really a bear.
He didn't. He said I wasn't even a bear.
No.
He was like, no.
Hell yeah.
It's the best. Jason Kelce. Tag Jason Kelce. I got him on a cocktail.
You want a cocktail?
Kinda.
It could be arranged.
We don't have to work today, do we?
We have to do a photo shoot.
Hey, do you want to try our vodka? Yeah. You want a glass?
No, I can't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're a nurse. What am I doing? Hey, we came up with a new drink last night. You want to hear about it, Coco? Yeah. It's called a UTI. Yeah. It's cranberry and vodka.
That's it. Yeah.
I said to someone last night.
That was a hit, dude.
I was the fucking hit. I said to a gay guy, he goes, cranberry and vodka. And he goes, cranberry and Osos, please. And I went, awesome. I said, do you have a UTI? And he goes, no, but I could use one. I love gay men. And I was like, and he goes, hands it over. He goes, UTI. Give me another UTI. And then we just came up with a UTI.
I know. And I thought it would be fun to say that, like, hey, put a couple drops of cum in it. And nobody liked it.
The one guy did say, yeah, Tom goes, it's called a UTI. It's cranberry and Porosos. And we put a lot of drops of cum in it. And the place went.
Just silent. I bombed so hard. And I was like, I thought we were gay. And they were like, no. I don't understand. I thought.
We've had this conversation. Not all gay guys like the taste of cum.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. It's why put on the pads if you're not cool with concussions.
Yeah.
Like any. Have you ever tasted cum?
No, I have not.
Negative.
Not even your own, out of curiosity.
No.
Like I wonder what my blood sugar.
You
is.
never accidentally sprayed your face when you were laying on your back?
Accidentally. No.
No?
Never done it. Mm-mm. Yep. I guess I'm lucky.
All right, everyone else in the go cut to that shot again. Raise your hands if you've ever tasted cum.
Tasted cum?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Wait, what? It sounds like you went close.
What do you mean? Went close?
You just seem to need to specify as though you might have done something like that.
I have never tasted cum, no.
You never, like, were curious, hey, what's this gay shit all about?
No.
No? Zolo? Neither?
No.
And you never were like, oh, I'm just going to blow a guy once just to see if I like.
All right, what if we said $1 million if you taste our cum?
Oh,
your cum?
Fuck no.
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 Any.
No. And I know you could do it too.
All right, let's ask the women in the office.
Do you think that, it's going to be this, like, some will be like, yes, and some, no, we're not going to ask them, but I'm saying it's like anything where some people will be like, oh, I love it, and some people hate it.
Hang on. Hold on one second.
What?
I can't, I wish we can't, I would.
What?
Every woman in the office would take $1 million to taste cum.
Oh, I know that. I'm saying some have a taste for it and some don't, just like you're saying.
I don't think someone's going like, I don't think there's anyone in your office silently thinking to themselves, God, I want to taste their cum.
No, not theirs. I'm saying in their own lives, some of them are into it and some are not. That's what I'm saying. Like, some have boyfriends where they're like, yeah, I love it.
I know that, but what I'm saying
You talking about us?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying. I don't know how to talk about this. Every woman in here would taste our cum for like $1 million.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's
these
an
guys
awful-
won't do. These guys won't do it because they think it makes them gay.
First of all, yes, they fucking would.
You know,
if we laid out the
you know.
cash.
No,
If we
the thing
put
is,
out-
I know that you could. And no. The
Hold
answer is
on.
no.
Hold on. For real.
Yeah, no.
This is insane.
$1 million?
Dude, I taste
$1
your
million?
I would gargle your cum and swallow it for $1 million, and I have a lot of $1 million. Coco.
No, don't ask Coco.
My breast milk for $1 million.
Wait, do you have breast milk?
As a girl,
Do you have breast milk right now?
No, not right
Oh.
now, but
I drink Coco's breast milk for $1 million.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Any.
I would
you
do
drink?
it for, by the way, Coco, no offense, I would do it for $40.
Any, would you drink breast milk for $40?
For free, yeah, why not?
For free? Okay. So that's how I think most women would deal with cum. They're like, it's cum, whatever. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I think a lot of straight guys, if you offer them $1 million.
I think these three lying whores we have in the booth.
Yeah. Wait, is it all three are saying no?
No, Solo
Chad don't
definitely take the check.
Chad gonna do it.
I mean, if you laid out $1 million,
$1 million.
and I guess it depends on how it was administered, you know?
Yeah, you don't have to take it fresh from the source.
Okay, great.
Wait, hold on, you fucking queen. Now you're gonna tell us how we're gonna get to come to you?
That matters.
Yeah, it's $1 million.
I'm gonna tell you
It's
right now,
however
Chad. You're gonna be blindfolded and your knees are gonna be cold. Did you ever see the clip of the podcast I did with Ari and Matthew Broussard? It was wild.
Yes. I think I did see this clip.
I can't. Do not
Where
say
he would-
names. Don't say names.
Wait, why can't you say names?
Because I can't say the person who did its name. So I promise him I never say whose name it was. We blurred his face out. It's edit that out. It's Did you see the clip? Did you see the clip? Oh my God. So Ari pisses in a glass, right?
Yeah.
Like he always does. And then he puts it there. And we're like, yo, get this out of here.
Yeah,
So Pete
yeah.
goes in and gets the glass. And he's walking to pour it in the bathroom. And I go, Pete, for $1 million, would you drink Ari's piss? And he goes, no. And I go, hold on, Pete. You've got to have a price point. I go, $1 million? And he goes, well, fuck. And out of nowhere, he go, I'll do it for 1,000. And Pete goes, we were just at $1 million.
Yeah.
Said person comes out, takes the piss, and drinks. Look at this. There you go. Here we go. Okay.
You're a little dehydrated.
Pete,
Yeah, a little bit. I'll do it. All right.
how much to take a sip of it, Pete?
Oh, wait.
No.
Wait. How much? Let's start with the high end.
No. Let's come up with a real number.
Let's start with that. 5 million, obviously. Okay.
Okay. $1 million.
$2, obviously
million?
no.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
We've got a deal. We've got a deal. We've got a deal. We've got a deal. If you're gonna take a sip of Ari's piss for $1,000,
I mean, unless Pete, unless you want to go 900.
Jewish man pays Goy to drink
Hold
his
on.
piss.
Oh, hang on. Come over here and do it on camera. Are you gonna throw up? Look at the look on Ari's
Finally gonna
face.
put on some weight.
Ever done this before?
I mean, no one thought you have done it before.
I can't watch this.
This is for my family.
Wait, I'll just give you $1,000.
To not do it in front of you.
Oh, no, dude. He drinks it?
I did it.
I'm gonna give you $5,000. I'm gonna give you.
To do it one more time.
What did it taste like?
Hey, someone give him $5,000. Someone give him $5,000. $5,000.
What?
Okay, $1,000.
What did it taste like?
Hey, how did you go from 5,000 back to 1? That's awful. What? You're like,
He goes, no, I just want
Solid drink
$1,000.
making a-
Hey, everyone go see Matthew. By the way, can I tell you what's brilliant, what you just did? Right at that moment, because I knew people were watching, I plugged Matthew's special, and you hit pause right before I said his special. It's on YouTube. It's called Hyperbole.
Matthew
right.
Was Matthew saying that he's Jewish?
Matthew is Jewish.
Oh, that's
Why?
what I'm,
You don't think so because he's attractive?
that's not what I. Was Ari just learning that there? That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
So Ari didn't know,
Ari didn't know. No.
and Matthew's also it's French, right? Broussard.
No, he's I think he's autistic. He's
That's not a nationality.
we took him to a strip club one time, and
I was asking if he's French. Isn't that a French last name?
yeah, it sounds like it.
Okay.
Yeah. I never seen him with a croissant in his hand.
I mean, you could still, you don't have to. You can just be like, yeah, he's a French Jew.
Yeah. So
Swimmer?
very good swimmer.
Yeah.
His girlfriend or fiance, I think he lives in Austin now.
Yeah, he's not gay?
No.
Oh.
No. We took him to a strip club, and he never been to a strip club.
He'd never been to a strip club.
Never been to a strip club.
Okay.
And he's a very literal man. Like, he's really smart. Do you know what he does to calm down after a show? Math problems.
What?
He goes in and does math problems. He tutors
Regularly?
Regularly. He tutors children. In math for free because it relaxes him.
What?
He tutors children in math.
By the way,
He's one of the most.
Can I open this up more?
fascinating-
I was gonna ask you, but I didn't want to interrupt. You can open it the whole way up. Do you
Oh.
feel anything?
Do I feel anything? No.
Most common is, like I said, jaw clenching and tingling of the tongue. Or sinusy.
Here, do you want to give me my shot now on camera? Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. By the way, he's one of the smartest human beings I know.
Dude, look at this guy.
He's so fucking funny. He really is hysterical.
Wait, was he a college swimmer?
No.
This is just from casual swimming?
Dude, he knows swimming like crazy. Like, he really follows swimming.
So he did swim in college. Is he a Division I swimmer?
He must have been.
You don't know shit.
I don't know.
You don't listen at all.
So I think his wife or his girlfriend went to the Olympics, I think.
As a swimmer too?
I think so. I don't know.
It's
I don't listen a ton.
Completely made up. Is that his page?
That's Monday Punday. He's really good at puns.
That's insane.
He's really smart, man. When I was getting ready for this hour,
Yeah.
he was just traveling with me the whole time and doing shows with me. And the way he assesses comedy is so somewhat analytical yet fun. There was a joke I had. Here we go. I'll let you poke me.
Do the booty?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
Are you gonna hit my sciatic?
No. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You good?
Yeah.
I'm putting a band-aid so you don't get any
Please.
blood. There you go.
Okay.
His assessment for comedy is so analytical. Like, he really does go, you said this here, you can't say this again. Like, he's really smart. You should check out his special. It's on YouTube. It's really funny. But man, that moment, I mean, we spend the rest of the moment we talk. I mean, it was like such a fucking wild thing. What's crazy is my podcast streams live downstairs to all the women downstairs.
Oh my God.
And you should have heard
The screaming?
fucking screaming. Sandra is one of the young ladies that works. She threw up.
She threw up. I mean, I look like Ari was about to throw up, but it's his piss.
I know.
Super gnarly.
So what's our price point on Taste and Cum, boys?
No. 0 for me.
0. It's insane.
If there was a game show. So
Where you drink cum?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what would you call it?
It's online.
Cum
It's
guzzlers.
brought to you by First We Feast.
It's called Hot Combs.
Taking it from the source,
No, that
I
would be
understand.
cool. That would be cool. You just different types of cum. And
I understand if you were like, hey, this guy's going to fire it right into my face. That might be like a different price
all right,
point.
what about this, Henny? What about this? Okay, soft pitch. I give you $1 million. You will eat cum within the week. You just don't know when you're going to get it.
that's just the same thing but worse. What the fuck? I don't
No,
so
but
it's
like
a
it's
fucking surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise. I was like, it's in a souffle. Like you don't know. You think you're eating something.
I bet you've had cum before.
No.
All right, new office game. We got to get Eddie to eat cum without him knowing it.
Yes.
And then we give you the cum surprise.
Yeah.
Wait, has a girl ever kissed you after giving you a blowjob?
Yeah.
Because I think
Eddie,
I have
Eddie.
tasted cum, if that's the case.
Yes.
No.
That's never happened.
No, as a matter of fact, I push them away. They get upset about it.
Oh, when they try to kiss you.
Wait,
You're
how
always-
long? How
It's
long?
like, bitch, you just had my dick in your mouth. God.
Whoa.
Wow. What Coco in here is giggling, going, as a woman, I'm a little offended.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, if a girl, how long do you need to allow a mouth to rest before you'll go back to kissing it?
Ain't amount of time. It's brushing your teeth.
So go brush your teeth. That's what you say. Go brush up, bitch.
I mean, hey, I don't say I don't gotta call her a bitch.
You're thinking it. I know you were like, yeah, bitch. Go get some Colgate.
Yeah, no, I'll just be like, she always, well, shit, all right. Yeah, they'll come up and I'll just be like, woo, hey, yo,
Hey.
let's go
You don't think it's
clean
kind
up,
of you don't think it's kind of hot to have a little bit of your remnants on her mouth and then
sure
she kisses
don't.
you?
I sure don't. I think it'd be hot if she wants to keep it there. Like, hey, that's cool, but like, I
Don't
ain't
kiss
going near
me.
that. No.
All right.
Hey, okay, I think Zolo and Chad are being a little more honest.
Yeah.
Guys, have you ever kissed a girl after she sucked someone else's dick? Raise your hand.
No.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
10th grade.
Oh, 10th grade. Okay.
Like right after?
No, I think it was pretty close. All I know is I told my story.
What kind of an animal were you fucking dating in 10th grade?
I told my story. I told my story at lunch, the period after the guy told his story.
Uh-huh.
So
like,
the guy told his story. There were 2 periods of lunch.
Yeah.
Some guys had both periods,
Yeah.
you know? So like there was a group of guys that stayed.
and you're like, I made out with Kelly.
I was like, I hooked up. I want to say her real name.
Yeah.
So I'm still fucking bitter about it.
yeah.
But I was like, I hooked up with ... Let's just call her Monica. It's not Monica. I said, and it's I can't say Monica because I know a Monica that we all grew up with. But I made out with fucking Frida Kahlo.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
I made out with Frida, and everyone goes, when? I said, Saturday night at Ty's house. And they're like, when? And I went, does it matter? And they're like, when did you make out with Frida? And I said, it was at the end of the night. And they go, was it the end of the night? And I said, yeah. Like at the end of the night, she got on the couch, she started making out with me. And they're like, oh.
That's awesome.
So what's Sean's dick taste like? I went, what? And they're like, Sean got a blowjob from her earlier. I was
Yeah.
like, fucking Frida Kahlo's a whore.
Yeah. She is.
God, man, I'm so...
Wait a minute, but Zolo, back to you and Chad.
Yeah.
You've kissed a girl after she's given you nice mouth kisses, right?
I'll do like a tight-lipped peck.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're kissing your grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there you go.
I definitely have.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of it.
No, of course not.
No, of course not.
You're a fucking adult, man. You're supposed to like full French after that. That's
Yeah.
the way you do it.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
her hold a little bit left for you and give
Yeah.
it back to you. And we call it the any.
And then you go, hey, you go,
Give
leave
me
a
the
little
Eddie.
bit, leave a little in my stash. I want to know it was there.
Exactly.
Eddie, I'm really shocked.
What are you shocked about?
Like just that you hold firm opinions on this.
Do I seem like I would like cum? Is that what you're surprised about? What's the surprise?
Well, you know they usually say
All black guys are gay.
clip it out.
All right, we got to run.
We gotta run.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 bears, 1 cave.